An undercover operation caught on camera. Following a tip and recorded phone conversations, a task force from Iraq's anti-corruption body sets up a sting, capturing a senior Iraqi officer accused of taking a $9,000 bribe to forge documents and facilitate paperwork. Identities have been concealed to protect those involved. Corruption is nothing new to Iraq. It is one of the world's most corrupt countries, even permeating the ranks of those meant to uphold the law, the security forces.
I think the corruption in the ISF reflects corruption in Iraq generally. It's endemic and it's from the top down. And you can see it in many forms. And there is no effective oversight because even the people who are charged with the oversight can be bribed.
Sausan is not her real name, but she asked us to conceal her identity. A few months ago, her family's Baghdad home was raided late at night, her brother detained by the Iraqi army for alleged involvement in a recent bombing. 6 days and $17,000 in bribes later, he was released.
Everyone kept telling us that we were so lucky to have him back because many families pay a lot of money without coming back.
The money, she says, was paid in various amounts to different government officials to expedite his release before he got lost in a judicial system with a backlog of thousands of detainees. Theirs is not an isolated case. A number of other families have told us similar stories, paying bribes ranging from $2,000 up to $20,000 for detainee releases. Iraq's defense ministry acknowledges this phenomenon and says it's dealing with it. This is an extortionist class that always appears in any society during wars. We are dealing with it firmly. We will not be lenient, the Ministry of Defense spokesman tells us. Al-Askari says they have found cases of people arrested just for extortion, and they've released such detainees. He says anti-corruption measures have been put in place, and the problem is less widespread compared to previous years. But for people like Sausan's brother, the damage is already done.
He used to love living here with his friends. He called it home, but it's not home anymore. It's unsafe here.
After a threat by the security forces who detain him to return, her brother fled Baghdad. Many Iraqis privately voiced their lack of trust in their security forces. Corruption plays a big part in that, and it could be detrimental to Iraq's stability.
It's a threat, maybe as important as the sectarian conflict that we've had in the past. It's a different kind of threat, but it is just as dangerous to the state and to its integrity and to its survival, therefore.
In a country of many threats, a threat caused by its own security forces is one Iraq cannot afford. Jumana Karacha, CNN, Baghdad.